The Texans fell to the Los Angeles Chargers 34-24 today, right behind me at NRG Stadium. And one of those games where they just shot themselves in the foot over and over and over again to open up the game. Third play of the game, 9 seconds left on the play clock. They call a timeout. Out of the timeout, they throw an interception. Very next drive, it's an offensive holding that calls back a third and long conversion. Very next drive, again, they find themselves in a spot where, hey, they're close to converting. They shoot themselves in the foot. Once again, it's the offensive line. The offensive line made a lot of mistakes, and the next thing you know, the Texans are down 21-0. You're thinking to yourself, Jesus, it's not even midway through the second quarter. But then the only good thing that has really happened for the Texans this year continued. It has been the Dameon Piece show. He has been outstanding, and he ran for a 75-yard touchdown run after the Chargers had taken a 21-0 lead. He has been awesome, and even better, he's a great personality. This is a guy who is, after the game, immediately crediting his offensive lineman for that 75-yard run, where he was untouched. He seems to be a great personality in the locker room. I'm a big sucker for somebody who is going to give the game ball that they had on that 75-yard touchdown run to his mom, who came to visit him at this game and watch him for the first time ever. He was joking about how they don't fly planes often, but that's really the one bright spot. There was a stretch where Davis Mills looked good, in particular on a touchdown drive that pulled the game to a point where you thought to yourself, hey, okay, maybe the Texans get a stop. They could actually take the lead. They could tie it. He had two beautiful throws down the middle of the field. One of them was to Nico Collins, a 50-yard throw, and then the very next one throws a touchdown pass to Jordan Akins. For a second, then after a special teams forced fumble, you're thinking to yourself, I mean, they're in the game, and the Chargers, they charge all the time. Maybe they have a chance to win this, or at the very least to cover. But once again, on the defensive side of things, you saw some of the same issues that's plagued them over the last couple of weeks. I'm not expecting many people to be able to cover Austin Eckler, star running back for the Los Angeles Chargers, especially when he's running out to the flat. But when they keep running the same play over and over against you and keep converting it over and over against you, I mean, what can you really say other than this is just a team that's not particularly talented and not particularly skilled, and there's only so much coaching up that can be done. If we're talking about one person to maybe be most frustrated with after this game, it's definitely got to be Pep Hamilton, the offensive coordinator. I know that there were some moments where this offense looked good, but slow starts, a lot of concentrated effort to give Rex Burkhead the football. What is going on here, you know? So Pep Hamilton, Davis Mills, I think, on very thin ice as far as their long-term status with the Houston Texans. And it's a shame to say about Pep Hamilton, who I was really excited about going into the year. We'll talk about the rest of the game Monday, 10 o'clock on the Paul Gallant Show.